Today I'm gonna paint these houses by the beach. Before I start this painting, I want to show you the materials, the tools that I'm gonna use. The paper is Artisa watercolor paper. The size of the paper is only 6.5 inches by 8.5 inches. As usual, the color I'm using, Winsor Yellow, is a Winsor & Newton Professional Watercolor, Winsor Red, and Winsor Blue green shade. For the foundation big shapes, I'm using this 1-inch flat brush. It's gold hair. And for the details, I'm going to use this calligraphy brush. If you want to learn more about the paper, the brushes, the paints, you can take a look at the video description. Couple changes I'm going to make to this painting. One is I'm going to change the time of the day. I want to make it close to night, seeing a little warm yellow color come out from the window. Second thing, I'm going to put a little moon over here. I'm going to use the masking tape this time. I'm going to use the scissors to cut a round shape to mask the white space on the paper. Now I have cut this small circle. Now I'm going to put it right over here. Okay, now I'm going to start painting the big area. Thinking about the sky need to be a little bit darker. It's a darker gray color. So I'm going to take the blue color and get some red color. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have quite a bit of water and start from the top over here to the top of the roof, and actually paint the darker area of the roof, and I can paint it into. I'm going to refill the color really quickly, making sure it's all connected. I'm going to get a little bit more water, get a little bit blue color. Here you go. Now I'm going to paint it over the area supposed for the moon. Now I'm going to coming down over here for the water, and the water very much the same color. And coming over here, there you go. That's the beach, like that. And I'm going to have a little bit of a curve on the beach over here, so I don't want it to be so straight, so quick. And let those color coming down, and not have it staying on the top over there. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to paint the color for the beach. I'm going to take a little yellow color and red, so make it a little bit more brown. And many people think about how to make the brown color. It's always a puzzle. So it's pretty easy. It's a little bit more red and yellow than the blue, and it will be the brown color. Kind of put it over here. I'm going to have that over here, and maybe have even a little bit more red. Now here you go. It changed the brown color, a little warmer brown. Like that. I'm going to leave a little bit wide gap in between. This because this is the ripple, the water on the beach. Like that. So now we just set the big color area, the big composition. Okay. And at this point, I'm going to set a little brighter colors and a yellow color. And look at this is going to be the window. So I'm going to add a little yellow color, add a little warm color into the painting. Just the yellow and the red. So quite a bit of bright yellow color. Okay. Put it right in here. Even a little bit warmer, like that. And then on the door over here, okay, this will be the door. I'm going to have this I'm going to paint around that color, and I'm going to drop in some water and let the color a little bit fade away. So I'm going to have a little glowing effect. So here you go. Now I'm going to continue painting a little brown color next to the window. Here you go. A little bit brown right over here. There you go. Okay. And then over the roof. I'm going to have this coming over, and then I'm preparing the wet space. And I'm going to add a little bit blue, darker gray color coming over here. Now a little bit more away from the door, the windows. It will just look a little bit darker. So now have a little bit red, make it a little bit more gray coming over here like that. And this could be a little bit too dark. We're gonna see. I'm gonna lift up a little bit, let the color coming over here. Lift a little bit shape over here, like a little bit window, a little bit objects, and I'm going to have a little bit light blue color around, because this is like a pretty light shape of the a part of the house, like that. But I don't need to make it really white, like that. Here you go. Now coming down over here, and this is a very good preparation. And now what I want to do, I'm going to lift up a little bit color over here, and now I'm going to start dropping in, lift a little color over here, and now I'm going to set a little bit red and yellow color, and have a little bit water, and dropping in here. Not about much about the color, it's about the value, contrast. A little water. Now I'm gonna dropping in right in the middle over here, and then dropping in over here, and here you go. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna have a little bit coming in, so make a little bit dynamic. Now I'm gonna put the color for the base. I'm gonna put this right over here, and coming outside over here, and then coming out, even have a little bit yellow color, like this. There you go. Coming down from the into the beach over here, I'm gonna have some interesting, maybe a little bit light brown colors, so very light, like this. Have something going on. Give it some interesting look, like that. Here you go. Have a little bit this light gray color. I'm gonna do a little reflection. Let's see. There you go. Okay, a little big reflection ripple. closer over here can be a little bit darker, like that. Here you go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit shadow, water movement, like that. That's good. That make it look interesting. A little bit lighter color, like that, coming on the side over here. Now the top over here, I'm gonna do a little bit for the distance. I'm gonna just take a little gray color, a little bit, and I'm gonna put it away right here. Like that, coming over here. That's good. Make it feel like a little mountain in the distance. Just very light, a little color, and showing that as another distance. Now I'm going to put the colors into the house. I'm going to put the gray color to the house here. And on top of the house here, it has a dormer. Here you go. And also paint it into the area for the rooftop. Okay, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna add some darker color on top of the side roof. Like that. Here you go. Now coming onto the right side. Okay, now come to this house. I'm gonna have a little bit color on the side over here. So reshape the idea of the window. Okay, and maybe add a little red color. And inside the window over here. A little bit over here. Like that. And some really bright yellow. Okay, that's good enough. Now I'm going to add a little shape in the middle over here. Have a little bit shape, a little blue color, a little brown color. have a little light gray color on the rooftop on this side, like that. And now it's the time to add some shape on the base over here. Okay, at the bottom, that's good. I have this a little soft color. I'm gonna add a little sharper details a little bit later. Make some really darker color and coming to the bottom over here. Here you go, like that, a little shape. Okay, at the bottom over here, give a little suggestion, separation. I'm gonna have it over here too. And now we use the calligraphy brush to create the suggestions of the smaller shape. Okay, like that. Good. Now take a look at the house here. Time to give a little suggestions. There you go. Like that. That's good. Some post. And take a look on this house. A little bit more blue color. So that gives enough suggestions for the houses. Now I'm going to add the trees. First do the base over here. There you go. And when you paint the tree, you paint it a little bit slowly, so you can see the strength. Okay, coming back over here to think about the main branches. Think about how big the tree that you want to do. Like that. There you go. Now coming here from small, get a little bit bigger. Like that. There you go. Okay, now we're going to take care of some smaller and smaller branches. Now I'm going to use a little dry brush. Just going to put it down and make it a little bit drier. I'm going to try to shape to create the illusion of the small details. Now you can see how now this is how I make the brush a little open up. Now I make the brush hair open up. Now I'm going to just use it really softly. Touch the surface of the paper like that. And you can touch in different angle to create that illusion. Make it a little bit random. There you go. Okay, that's good. Now I come back with a little bit darker color, follow the detail, and add the branch over here. Yes. Now I'm gonna make a little changes to the water reflection. Have a little yellow color, a little bit over here. Add a little bit this kind of yellowish gray color. Now I'm gonna paint the tree on this side. Let's take a look. We're gonna have a tree coming up over here. Another tree. this one even bigger, like that. And some smaller. Okay, now I'm going to use the dry brush to do the small branches. I add a little detail in the house here. I'm going to have a little bit detail close to the door over here. Just a lot of big suggestions. Don't have to be very clear. Also, settle the gray color to the white shape. Now add the railing to here. There you go. Gonna have a telephone post a little bit taller right over here, like that, from here all the way coming down. And I have a little line coming over here. There you go. Maybe one more line. Now I'm going to repeat the shape for the moon. The shape may be a little bit too clear, so I'm going to use just the water to soften the edge. Okay, now this painting is finished.